Are you working out more this year? Gina DeLappa, America's Ultimate Reminders coach, is back with how not to be, that person in the gym. We all know who that person is. You don't want to be that person. Gina, good morning.
Good morning, Raul.
How are you?
So good.
Oh,
so
I'm
good.
gonna let you get to this because I'm trying to contain my my little gym story. So I'm just gonna number one. Learn to take hints. This is important.
Yeah. How hard is it? I mean, let's face it. If somebody is wearing headphones at the gym, right, or they're hoisting a barbell over their head, they probably want to be left alone. But you see people going up all the time and at the worst possible time and disrupting them. So just pay attention to the signals. Read the writing on the wall. And here's the thing, too. We can always be friendly at the gym. I don't have any problem with that at all. But we're just not going to be everybody's friend. That's just not the venue for it. So better to aim to be friendly and just be a good gym doobie.
I like it. Okay, I can't control that. I'm going to take 30 seconds to tell you my story. I'm sitting there on one of these chest press machines where you sit down and do the thing. And I'm towards the end where you're making the face, know? The face where you're like, oh! So this guy shows up with, he's a trainer, and he has his client with him, and he stands a foot in front of me as I'm in the middle of this thing. So I hold my spot here, and I look and I go, if you buy a ticket, are you going to buy a ticket to watch the show?
Right. It's all boundaries, people.
And I'm like, I get up and I go, hey, man.
Well, yeah. And
standing over people's kind of weird. Back off.
Back off. Back up the truck. And I've been on the other side of that because years ago I had this really hardcore trainer. And he was making me do the hardest calisthenics imaginable up and down the basketball court. Along comes somebody who starts injecting yourself into our training session, saying like, oh, that looks so hard. And I'm like, you
don't do that.
No.
With people. Okay, sorry about that.
That's right.
That got
it all out of our system.
That got ugly. Number two, you say, don't sweat on me.
Yeah, shouldn't that be a t-shirt?
Yeah, don't sweat on me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, this is why we're asked to bring a towel, right? So you get done using a piece of equipment, wipe it down. And I'll tell you, Raul, I even wipe it down sometimes when I haven't sweated, just because perception is reality.
Exactly.
I want to leave it a little better for the next person. So always wipe it down.
Okay, let other people work in. This is another bad thing because you do your machine or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And if somebody wants to work in, let them do it. Don't sit there and catch your breath on the machine.
Yeah, exactly. Or check your email. That's, stand up and let's say you're doing a lat pull down, all right? Because you're sitting down while you do it. Okay, in between sets while you're resting, hop off and look around. Don't even make the other person ask. Just say, do you want to work in? And they'll thank you and you'll feel like a hero. But that's part of knowing your way around a gym is a little bit of self-awareness, a little bit of consideration. And
much like with real life, if you will, it's all about how you say things. Don't be rude and anyway, number 4, blend in.
Blend in. Okay, now this doesn't mean stand at attention and don't breathe. You can use facial expressions. But let's face it, the gym is a community, right? So if you're loud or stinky or late to class or dropping weights, grunting, you're going to distract the people around you, right? Don't you find that at the gym?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a guy, you just go to the gym for a couple months and you have stories of the people there. There's a guy who does the treadmill where I go, and he's a loud, get this, it's like a loud stomper on the gym.
The
so
elephant.
you walk in, all you hear is boom, boom, boom. He's a loud stomper. I feel like Seinfeld, like creating all these characters.
The loud talker or the close talker.
Exactly. Okay, finally you say, leave everything better. What do you mean, like cleaning up? Or?
Well, how hard is it to just, leave the place a little better when, let's say you're racking your weights. Please do rack your weights, by the way. But put them back where they belong, okay? The 10-pound barbell or dumbbells go in the 10 slot, etc. And just keep the locker room spiffy. The people who are hired aren't getting paid enough to go around and clean up everybody's messes. So, that's why today, Raul, after the segment, I'm going to do a little spritz on this table.
And we appreciate the anchor desk down here, also a little dirty, so if you will. Gina, thank you.
Thank you, Raul.
I think the most shocking thing out of today's segment is, what am I doing going to the gym?
Hey,
Right?
I know, but El Nino's coming, so we all got to take cover somewhere.
It's El Nino,
Yeah, but
Trump is leading, Bernie Sanders. Everything's upside down.
Stop.
The Clippers not leaking.
I got a little stress to work off. I think I'm just going to walk home after today.
Gina, thank you as always.
You.
Okay, if you want to learn more about Gina, including how to sign up for her free newsletter, you can visit fox5sandiego.com and click the Scene on tab. Gina, thank you.